Tiger and the camping trip. The sun was setting over the green hills, casting a glow over the campsite where Tiger, the detective terrier, and two of his friends, Wally the wombat and Bobby the bunny, were setting up their tent. Tiger's fur gleamed in the light. His detective hat perched smartly on his head. He wagged his tail as Bobby hammered the tent pegs into the ground. Wally was talking about the strawberries he hoped to find nearby. "Nothing beats fresh strawberries with tea," Wally declared, rubbing his tummy. "I'll go and see if I can find some." "Don't wander too far, Wally," Tiger warned. "The sun's going down soon." "Don't worry, Tiger. I'll be back before you know it," Wally replied, lumbering off into the bushes with a confident wave of his paw. Tiger and Bobby finished setting up the tent and began to unpack. Bobby carefully laid out the teacups and plates, while Tiger arranged their sleeping bags inside the tent. An hour passed and the sky turned shades of pink and orange. Bobby's ears twitched nervously. "Tiger, Wally's not back yet. I hope he's okay." Tiger's brow furrowed. "It's not like Wally to take this long. We'd better find him before it gets dark." Bobby nodded, his nose twitching. "You're the best detective in Pawsville, Tiger. If anyone can find Wally, it's you." Tiger's tail wagged briefly, but his mind was focused on the task ahead. He grabbed his magnifying glass and turned to Bobby. "Let's retrace Wally's steps and look for clues." Tiger and Bobby followed the path Wally had taken, their paws crunching softly on the leaves across the forest floor. Tiger's sharp nose sniffed the air, searching for any trace of their friend. Tiger stopped abruptly and pointed to the ground. "Look, Bobby, Wally's paw prints." Bobby leaned closer, his eyes widening. "They're heading toward the strawberry patch." The two friends followed the trail, but the paw prints suddenly faded. Tiger knelt down, examining the area. "Was Wally here?" Bobby asked. "Yes," Tiger replied, "but why did he stop? And where did he go?" Tiger's keen eyes scanned the area. He noticed a piece of red fabric caught on a thorny bush nearby. He carefully plucked it off and held it up for Bobby to see. "This looks like it came from Wally's bandana," Tiger said. Bobby gasped. "But why would it be torn? Do you think he's in trouble?" Tiger nodded thoughtfully. "It's possible. Let's keep following the trail." He led Bobby past the strawberry patch and into a denser part of the forest. The trees were taller, their branches forming a canopy that blocked out most of the fading sunlight. As they moved deeper into the forest, a sudden rustling noise made Bobby jump. "What was that?" he said, clutching Tiger's tail. Tiger remained calm, his ears perked as he listened carefully. "It's coming from over there," he said, pointing toward a cluster of bushes. They cautiously approached the bushes, and Tiger used his paw to gently push the branches aside. To their relief, it wasn't anything dangerous. It was a family of hedgehogs snuggling together for the night. "Sorry to bother you," Tiger said politely. The hedgehogs nodded sleepily, and Tiger and Bobby continued their search. Just as the last rays of sunlight disappeared, Tiger's sharp ears picked up a faint sound. It was a low, muffled grunt coming from a clearing up ahead. "That's Wally," Tiger exclaimed, dashing toward the sound. When they reached the clearing, they found Wally stuck in a narrow hole in the ground. His round body was wedged tightly, and only his head and front paws were visible. "Wally, what happened?" Tiger cried. "Oh, Tiger, I was chasing a butterfly near the strawberry patch and didn't notice this hole. I fell in, and now I'm stuck." Wally groaned. Tiger inspected the hole carefully. "Don't worry, Wally. We'll get you out of there." Tiger looked around for something they could use to pull Wally out. He spotted a sturdy tree branch nearby and dragged it over to the hole. "Bobby, help me push this under Wally's belly," Tiger instructed. Bobby worked with Tiger to wedge the branch under Wally. "Okay, Wally, on the count of 3, try to wiggle out," Tiger said. 1, 2, 3. With a heave, Wally popped out of the hole and landed on the grass with a thud. "Thanks, guys," Wally said, dusting himself off. "I thought I'd be stuck there all night." The three friends made their way back to the campsite under the light of the stars. Bobby boiled water for tea while Wally recounted his misadventure, and Tiger chuckled at his friend's antics. "I'm just glad you're okay, Wally," Tiger said. "You're the best detective, Tiger," Wally said, smiling. "I knew you'd find me, but I have learned never to go off by myself again." Tiger's tail wagged as the friends sat around the campfire, enjoying the tea and their warm friendship. As the stars twinkled above, Tiger felt a sense of pride. Another mystery solved, and another night to spend with his friends.